Monday, February 17th. Japan will release its quarterly gross domestic product report at 2:50 a.m. starting the week. It represents the total value of all goods and services produced in the country during the reporting quarter as compared to the previous one. Higher than expected indicator values are considered positive for the Japanese yen exchange rate, while lower than expected results are regarded as negative. The same day, at 1 p.m., Europe will release its trade balance without seasonal adjustments. It represents the difference between Eurozone exports and imports over a given period of time. When the economy is rapidly expanding, developed countries prefer to boost imports to maintain price competition. All of these factors have a direct impact on the euro. Tuesday, February 18th. The Reserve Bank of Australia will announce its interest rate decision the following day at 6:30 a.m. It is one of the most significant events affecting the Australian dollar. The final decision is made by the Reserve Bank Board. The rise leads to an increase in the currency rate. The Federal Reserve Bank of New York will release the Empire State Manufacturing Index at 4:30 p.m. in the United States. It describes the current business conditions in New York's manufacturing sector. Its growth may have a positive impact on the American dollar. Wednesday, February 19th. The Reserve Bank of New Zealand announces its interest rate decision in the middle of the week. At around 4 a.m., it is made every 6 weeks. Setting the value is one of the primary tools of monetary policy used by the Reserve Bank of New Zealand to control the strength of its currency. An increase in interest rates may benefit the New Zealand dollar. The Reserve Bank of New Zealand will hold a press conference at 7 p.m. The governor or his deputy explains monetary policy decisions, discusses economic development prospects, and answers questions. If the board's statements indicate that monetary policy tightening is imminent, this will have a short-term impact on the growth of the New Zealand dollar. Thursday, February 20th. The Federal Reserve Bank of Philadelphia will release its manufacturing index the next day at 4:30 p.m. It reflects current business conditions in the manufacturing sector of the U.S. Mid-Atlantic region, which includes Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Delaware. The dynamics of the Philadelphia Fed's Business Activity Index may cause some volatility in the dollar. The number of initial claims for state unemployment benefits in the United States will be announced shortly thereafter. It shows how many people applied for unemployment benefits for the first time to government agencies in the previous week. An increase in the number of unemployment claims for several weeks in a row may have a negative impact on the American dollar. Friday, February 21st. Before the weekend, U.S. existing home sales will be reported at 6 p.m. The calculation only takes into account closed transactions for existing home sales of detached single-family homes, condos, and apartments in condominiums and cooperatives. An increase in the indicator could boost the U.S. dollar. Tiff Macklem, the governor of the Bank of Canada, will deliver his speech at 8:45 p.m. It can reveal the Canadian regulator's official stance on monetary policy and interest rate trends. So market participants and analysts carefully scrutinize each of his statements. Macklem's positive assessment of the country's labor market or inflation growth strengthens the currency.